Hey guys, we're at IBC 2018. We're currently at the Atomos stand with Jeremy. We're going to be looking at the new Ninja 5, so tell us all about it.
Okay, yeah, well, Ninja 5, thanks for all your patient customers out there. It is shipping now. We shipped it on Wednesday this week out of our factory, so it's getting to everybody while we're at IBC, so enjoy those. There's a new operating system on the Ninja 5, which we're calling Atomos 10, and it's redesigned to let we found with HDR production and wide brightness range on our monitors that the old user interface of really bright buttons, like your phone kind of thing, wasn't the way to go because your view of the image was being distorted because of the buttons.
Yeah.
So we've now reduced all the contrast and the brightness of the buttons. They're still there for you to obviously use and to operate, but we're letting the image do the talking most of the time now. So you still have all the same controls and capabilities, some improved, but the UI is much more focused on letting you shoot what you're seeing.
Yeah. So for those who don't know much about the Ninja 5, even though I don't know who those people are because obviously it's been everywhere, what are the main differences between this model compared to the Shoguns?
Okay, so it's a new processor, more powerful, more capable. It lets us go smaller form factor. It has a lot of room to improve and add functionality like we traditionally have done. Yeah. Whereas the Inferno, for example, is it's still a little bit left in it, but it's pushed to its limit, right? So we can continue to upgrade slight features, but we can't do big new things, but we can on the Ninja 5.
Yeah.
And one great thing about the Ninja 5 is on that new platform, we've integrated a high-speed, what we're calling the AtomX port, which is for module adapters. So the Ninja 5 has a port inside the battery slot, and then we can mount different solutions with that connector into the back of the unit and still add a battery on the back of it. This one is an Ethernet adapter to enable Ethernet-based infrastructure for us to receive signals from that infrastructure and also to transmit signals. So we can feed in from the camera on the Ninja and run an NDI cable into a switcher that's taking Ethernet. Which
like
is
a TriCaster, for example.
Like a TriCaster, for example. And we're seeing a big request for that. We can be a monitor to play back NDI, but a lot of our customers are single-man productions who are never going to want to use that. So why should I put it in at extra cost into the product? Let's make an accessory out of it that you can click on. This one is a wireless Bluetooth and synchronization for time code and gen lock and control. So we can use this as a master or a slave and sync thousands of units together, all being able to talk to each other, all frame synced to a gen lock signal, so everything's synchronized for multicam, audio synchronized, solving the problems, right? But a lot of people are using one camera, so they don't need that. Yeah. But you can modularize it.
And these were just announced, was it today? Yesterday they were announced.
Yeah.
And have we got sort of like an idea of the roadmap for the future sort of expansion cards we're going to be doing?
Yeah, so I think pretty much, and I want to call out to users, you tell us which ones you want. I know people are going to say, well, I want SDI for my Ninja 5. Of course, we're working on it. But it's not as easy as it sounds because we do have to worry about heat and control, and that's why in a 5-inch it's quite small. Definitely on a 7-inch it's easier to do, the big SDI infrastructure. So we're looking at it, right? And people are going to ask for fiber, and they'll ask for XLR audio inputs, and they'll ask for a bunch of connectors. So let us know which ones we should do first. Of course we're going to do all of them over time. But the beauty of this ecosystem is I don't have to announce a whole product to add fiber to it.
Yeah, true.
Right? And if you aren't a user of a Ninja 5 that needs fiber, why should you pay for it? So we think the AtomX modular system is definitely the path forward for hardware and allowing you to then, we see a couple of monitors in your case, a bunch of adapters. We can then adapt them into a rack environment. We could adapt them into a 7-inch monitor, into a 5-inch monitor, and the story goes on. So we're really honing that ecosystem to give the user the flexibility to do the production that they need to do.
Perfect. And obviously, like you said, these were just announced yesterday.
Yeah.
When can we expect them to start shipping, and how much are we looking at?
Yeah, so for the Sync module, you're at $149 US and Euro. So in pounds, probably 99 pounds or something. And then we're shipping that at the end of the year, or even before, maybe like November timeframe. The NDI module will ship by the end of the year as well. So you've got a few months to wait, but they're not as big as these products, so the timeframes are more accurate.
Jeremy, that's great. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks for your time.